let's move on because I always say whenever we get into politics, I know it's like everybody really goes in with that. So clearly, it's a hot button topic. Now let's go from one idiot to another. Let's talk about Nelly. So Nelly is being dragged because he's performing at Trump's presidential inauguration. So they ain't just carry underwears. And, we also had Snoop Dogg, who, in my opinion, will show up to an envelope opening. So I don't even know why y'all surprised that Snoop Dogg was signed on, especially when, people was calling out Snoop Dogg for being a hypocrite because he's talked a lot of anti-Trump stuff. And now all of a sudden we see where everybody's shifting and the grifting and all that stuff. Now people are changing their minds and we're in a position where he's changing his mind and now he's performing there. It's funny how people forget. But I love social media because social media will get you together real quick and remind you, remember you said this on this day, around this time, this many years ago. So Nelly Country Grammar asked, oh wait, not just him. And then also we got Rick Ross and his gut about to perform, or maybe he has performed already for Donald Trump. But now Nelly, after he was dragged, he's doubling down on his decision. So he addressed his performance during a YouTube live with Ghetto Boys, with the Ghetto Boys member. Damn, I didn't even put down what his name was. Willie D. Almost forgot. So yeah, I have that clip, courtesy of the Twitter. So we're gonna play that clip for y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna play the whole 3 minutes. I want to give y'all just enough where you literally can tell Nelly is hanging himself. And shout out to Jay Lee's Corner, who said Nelly can go to hell with gasoline drawers on, which I totally agree. He's just so dumb. And when you listen to this video, it just goes to show that Nelly don't understand what the hell he's talking about. You just sound dumb as hell. That's why I said, Ashanti, it must be, in the words of when Ja Rule said to her in that, well, I think it was a song she wrote actually, the Unreal remix to Jennifer Lopez, it must be the ass. Well, for you, with Nelly, it must be the dick. Because I can't believe you would give us somebody this damn dumb in regards to what he said. But let's play the clip so y'all can judge for yourself. Please hold.
I know everybody knows I'm from St. Louis. Everybody knows St. Louis is what made me. That's what I wear on my chest and my heart. But I was born on a military base in Austin. My father served. My grandfather served. My uncle served. My auntie served. My cousins served. I've entertained the troops all around this world. I've entertained the troops. Ain't no money in that. That's something that I felt I had to do because I was one of those kids on those military bases. You see what I'm saying? Far be it at a young age, but I was there. I know what that meant to them families that have been away from for home for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years. Sometimes could be 10-year plus. They gotta go.
What does the military have to do with the inauguration?
That means if these people can give their life for the office, Nelly can perform for whoever.
What do you say to the people that say we're not giving you this backlash because?
Hold on, I had to pause that for a second. So he said he got the people that gave their lives, but I'm like, when did Trump give his life for the military? He talked shit about the military during his first term. He's also a draft dodger because he apparently had bone spurs. So I'm just waiting at the point of what does you performing for the military, which nobody has a complaint about. If you want to perform for the military, perform for the military. I don't have an issue with our military. I have an issue with the president of the upcoming president-elect who has bashed our military, who has said a lot of disgusting things about a lot of people in our government, who has no respect for the American government at all. All he cares about is profiting financially from our government and feeding y'all a bunch of bullshit. Because I don't understand all the stuff that Trump's got coming out, what that got to do about the price of eggs. I'm going to still go further in later on, but I just wanted to pause it for that second because I'm just like, wait a minute. What does this, you performing for Trump, have to do with our troops when he's disrespecting our military? Like, I don't get it. Your argument is null and void. But let's continue.
Of your political affiliation or your political choice or whatever. We're giving you this backlash because you are propping up a white supremacist.
I would ask them to show me where he's a white supremacist. And here's the thing. Okay, I get it. He did say, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, right? Oh no, that wasn't him. That wasn't him. That wasn't him. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Hold on.
Yeah, Biden said that.
He did create
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
He did create the crime bill in the 90s, which said that if you get caught with 5 grams of crack, you do a mandatory 5 years. That had mass incarceration. I think even the Vice President Kamala spoke on that part, that said that the crime bill played a huge part. No, he didn't do that. Let me see. What did he do? I'm trying to think. The white supremacist. Hold on. I'm gonna get to it. Okay, he did not rent to black people. What was it, in the 70s or the 80s? Is that what they said? And like, oh, okay, is he written to him now? So nobody's allowed to change, right? See, here's the thing. So we can talk about past, but we never want to talk about our past. If our past get brought up in our community for a lot of what our men did, we always call it rehabilitation. Yo, these young brothers, we've been through a lot. I know I've been through a lot. If my past was what was going to prevent me from winning today, I wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying that he ain't got some fucked up ways. That's not what I'm saying at all. That's why I'm not telling you who to vote for. But what I'm saying is that he's the president of the United States. He's not the candidate for the United
States. Okay. Yeah. Nelly, did y'all even get a full valid answer as to why he's performing for Trump? Like, just say that you're a grifter like all of them. You're going where the wind blows. You're full of shit. You don't understand politics. You just saw this as an opportunity. So, yeah, I had to write down notes on this. So, this is, at the end of the day, this is why I always say, this is why less than smart celebrities like Nelly should be seen and not heard. Because you don't understand what you're talking about in regards to politics. Look, there's plenty of scenarios where Trump has been caught out here discriminating against Black people and immigrants. And that's about this mass deportation ban is already starting in Chicago. I saw that article on Instagram. Kevin Ortega Rojas posted that, so I saw that. Now, did you forget about Trump taking out a full-page newspaper ad against the Central Park 5 rape case in the 80s? So that's what it was. It was the 80s, since you need a reminder, where he wanted to put them to death. Like, we had that. Let's also not forget Native American groups criticizing for making derogatory remarks about tribes seeking to build casinos in the 90s. Trump also led the charge against the birther conspiracy, where he claimed former President Barack Obama was from Africa and not an American citizen. So yeah, when you sit up in here and he said all of that, and then you was about, well, if he was a white supremacist, then why would Obama sit next to him at Jimmy Carter's funeral? And everybody wants to paint this, oh, he's so demure and mindful, and when they go low, we go high, and he's not going to be disrespectful. Fuck that. Because now Michelle and Mike Pence's wife feels away. Why is it that the women got the balls and the men don't have any? When in regards of, yeah, I'm not fucking with him because he's a piece of shit. He's a petty asshole who has done a lot of racist, disgusting things and is eating all this up because the press is trying to sane wash Trump and all the stuff that he's doing because y'all scared of this old wide back orange bastard. I don't know what it is about this man y'all are so afraid of. No, none of y'all have cojones. Y'all might as well just all go get the bottom surgery and get pussies. Because that's what y'all giving me at this point. Nobody has a fucking backbone. Including you, Nelly, which I saw in the comments while I was playing that tight ass video. And I'm going to get to the comments later on. Who said it? It was, it was Brown Bunny being messy. Nelly is slang as a derogatory term for an effeminate homosexual. And I wouldn't be surprised, Miss Mamas. But so he went and said all that about Obama not being an American citizen when he was running for president. And so all these disgusting things. But Michelle Obama not going is being petty. But him and his mail order whore of a wife could not go to Biden's administration. So it's okay for them to be petty and messy and disrespectful. But God forbid the other side do it. You don't need to give them a taste of their own medicine. And fuck what this media people are trying to say. The ones over there at Faux News. So, and also let's not forget, because I had to remind you, since you all of a sudden got a brain damn fart and couldn't come up with an actual thought as to justify why you performing for Trump. Let's not forget producers of The Apprentice revealed that he wanted to do a season where they could put black contestants against white contestants. Did we forget about that? And they advised against it. So, Nelly, if you want to stand 10 toes down on why you support Trump, well, he had the nerve to compare it to performing for the troops, our very troops President Bone Spurs has talked shit about, by the way, then that's your prerogative. If you want to perform for him, stand on that. I'm not mad at you for standing on that. I'm disappointed, but I'm not mad at you. Y'all have a right as human beings, Americans, whatever you want to call it, to perform who you want to perform for. Stand on that. But don't try to backpedal or try to blow smoke up people's ass as to your reason, and it's not even a valid reason. You just saying a whole bunch of stuff, hoping that something sticks to the wall, and we're just like, okay, Nelly, we forgive you. But Nelly has always dabbled in the country space in regards to who he's collaborated with, the type of music he does. So people should be surprised by his decision to perform for Trump and all these other grifters. But I do say this. If y'all are mad about it, just like y'all was mad about Carrie Underwood and making that decision, she lost 1.5 million followers, you can show your support of not supporting them by not streaming their music, going to their concerts. And also, I'm sorry, you're going to have to get this straight, Ashanti, because we didn't talk about it on the show, because I don't even think it was that interesting to even make a story about. But he has a reality show coming out with Ashanti. I don't think anybody's going to care enough to watch it. I personally didn't care about whether or not I want to watch it, but I think even more so, no one's going to give a damn whether or not, about this thing. But yeah, you could protest by refusing to watch that reality show. Because I'm sure what's going to happen with the reality show, they're going to be filming him performing at that inauguration. Why would you want to pass that opportunity up to show that on TV? So that's how we go about it. So I say all this to say, what do you guys think of this story and Nelly's excuse, or lack thereof, as to why he's performing at Trump's inauguration tomorrow? So whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments down below.